My favorite part is that the F in forest isn't capitalized. Hey, what's going on, gaming match of the here, and welcome back to more Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Where in last episode we completed Crisis City, defeated Iblis for the first time as Silver, and this episode we are going to be, and we also did a one town mission over there. And so we are going to be, first we're going to be completing the other town mission that we have to complete in the Soliana forest area, which is going to be over by the shop. And while we are over there, we're also going to be purchasing the 2 upgrades available to Silver at the time. Neither of them, there's one ability that we're going to get as him that's going to make defeating enemies just pathetically easy, even more than already. Because right now, what we can do to defeat enemies is grab the bullets of anything that has them and stun the ones that don't. So if it has a bullet, or if it fires bullets, catch them and throw them back at him. If it doesn't have bullets, then just do this, and then pick them up and throw them into the abyss. Anyway, shop. Okay, so we're going to purchase a single layered extreme, which allows us to use hold smash, which allows us to throw what you have grabbed in a single throw, which is, of course, useful. Power bracelet allows you to use grab all, allows you to grab things at a wider range, which is, of course, not useful. At least, not in my experience. I barely even notice a difference. Anyway, the town missions around this area is close to the bridge into the forest, leading from the new city. So we gotta head a little further out in this direction to find it. It's really far out here. You have to really go out of your way to find it. It should be right here next to this trunk. I just don't think he's loaded in yet. So I thought he was over here. Ah, there he is. There he is. He's over here by this tree. And this one's not fun. That's what you get for that. Hey there, I was trying to catch the apples, or carry the apples, and they fell over. It's the apple picking season in Soliana. I need to deliver these for the apple picking festival. I know. I'll be sure to reward you. I'm in a rush. Can you help me out? Sure. Why not? Put the apples in the barrels over there. Good luck. Put as many apples in the barrels as possible before time runs out. Oh my god. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, my absolute least favorite town mission in the entire game. Now, there's some town missions that I dislike because lol, right? So, and I dislike in the sense that, for instance, the bodyguard town mission from last Friday, that one is, it's fun to do because, you know, if you can go, you get to run around town. It's a mixture of everything. You run around town collecting things, you fight enemies, you got a little bit of everything in that town mission. But it's funny to say, hey, screw this town mission because this chick is really mean. It's the best way I can describe it. But then you have town missions, I think I'm standing too close to the barrels, like this, that are just annoying because no matter how many apples you get into these barrels, you have to wait for the 5-minute timer to go all the way down. So you can stand here and somehow get every single apple into these freaking barrels. But guess what? The game's still gonna say, screw you. Oh, like kind of like that. It's like I wanted my apples to go in the barrels, but you know where the game wants them to go? It wants them to go against the trunk. It's definitely not where these apples are supposed to go. So this is not a fun town mission. This is my absolute least favorite town mission in the entire game as far as gameplay is concerned, which is really the only thing that matters when it comes to town missions. Because if it's not fun to play, then it's not fun to play. You can make up for with story, but there is no story to be had here. So because it'd be one thing if it wasn't a complete pain in the rear end to grab all of these apples and put them in, but you can only grab them. I mean, I guess you can technically grab them one at a time, but you grab them in chunks, and then you have to get the. It'd be one thing if it was like a giant barrel, right? A massive barrel that you have no problem getting the apples in. That's one thing, but that's not the case here because. Let me see if I can get a lot in right here. Okay, I got a few in, because the thing is, because then I could just write it off as being okay. This is just a really tedious town mission. Next, but this is not only tedious in that you have to get. And that you have to wait until the timer runs out and do it over and over again. But it's also tedious because you have to get the apples into the barrels, but the barrels are freaking tiny. It's that his psychokinesis powers are not, they're great against enemies, but they're not that great when it comes to picking up these tiny apples and getting them into the barrels. Tiny apples, tiny barrels, in chunks, and they're all right next to each other. It's like, this doesn't work well at all. And the thing is, it's impossible to get an S rank based off of time bonus because everyone's time is the same. It's impossible to get an S rank based off of ring bonus because there's no rings to get in this mission. Which means the only way you're getting an S rank on this mission is, I'm pretty sure, is if you get every single apple into these barrels, and that's it. Or at least most of them. Like right now I only have a third of what I need to get an S rank, and we're already almost 4 minutes into this town mission. It's like... S rank, please. No, I'm not getting an S rank, obviously. Obviously, I'm not getting an S rank because this mission is just boring as all heck. But anyway, I'm not going to waste you guys' time with this. I'm going to speed up this footage until the apple picking festival comes to a conclusion.
I keep my ideals with me when destiny calls my name. What's going through? Everything is like dust escaping me, living in the darkest history. Every single excuse I've ever made, I know that I just gotta learn to...
Wow, good job. I knew you'd be a huge help. The festival's going to be great this year. Oh yeah, this is your reward. It's not much, but it's yours. Also, why in the world is it easier for me to use my psychokinesis instead of just, you know, going around and picking up the apples by myself? Why? Also, we just barely missed out on an A rank, which is mega tough. Here's the thing, right? I'd be more than happy to help you with your apple picking festival if you let me, you know, pick up the apples by using my hands instead of using my psychokinesis. Because my psychokinesis, like I said, is great against enemies and the environment, but not so great with picking up tiny apples in large clusters to fit into tiny, tiny holes. I could have done that a lot more efficiently if you would just let me use my hands. But, no, this game doesn't like making sense. Well, okay, sorry. That town mission doesn't like making sense. Okay, so now we are going to head over to Tropical Jungle and complete that mission or that level as silver. That's all town missions complete for the moment, so now we are just going to head on to the next level of the game.
When in doubt, consult your map and radar. They should tell you exactly where you need to go next.
I'm gonna give you a hard no on that one, buddy. You wouldn't know to come over here unless... Actually, wait, what do you say? So, somewhere one of those most thing I see over here. Yeah, so you tell me to come over here. But only once I've gotten to this point. The only way you're going to know to come over here is if you use, is if you actually talk to the townspeople. The map is useless in that regard. Anyway, you can't float over there. Actually, I might be able to make it if I go all the way around the lake. Actually, you know what? We're going to try that. We're going to try and see if I can make it out to that island by going all the way around the lake and gliding out from there. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use your psychokinesis on that little circle right there to create platforms to come out. I wonder if... No, I can't make it. Or can I? Let's see. I can. Alright, I made it. So if you abuse the meter and you just kind of spam it like this, and then you go for a long stretch at the end before you hit the water, then you can make it. But you're supposed to use the circle over there to make it. You don't have to do what I just did. I just did it to see if I could. Anyway, Tropical Jungle. Okay, so the silver version of Tropical Jungle is very similar to Rouge's in that we're going...
It looks like this lotus will help me jump, based on how long I charge my psychokinesis.
And we're actually going through the ruins instead of the actual jungle like we did with Sonic. Anyway, we're going to grab this bullet here, and this should take out both him and the structure because he's going to get knocked back into it. And we're going to get up on top of this flame box right here, and use the psychokinesis to lift us forward and up to get us as close to this thing as we can, and then jump off and glide our way over on top. So now we're on top of the ruins, which will make getting to the end of the stage significantly easier, because without doing this, we have to traverse turtles and all that, and no one wants to traverse turtles. I just want to be able to hover over the roof, the ruins like this. Also, I'm getting a lot of frame rate drop, not frame rate drops, but a lot of slowdown for some reason. Anyway, we're gonna go. Yes, Silver, we do indeed have to be careful not to fall. And actually, I might end up going for this bead. Alright, let's grab onto this thing, wait for it to glow like that was not part of the plan. We need to go back and try that again. Grab on, please, thank you. Okay. Wait for it to glow. What? Am I not... Okay. There we go. That was what we were... That was more like what we had in mind. Okay. It's unfortunate that took as long as it did, because now it's gonna make getting an S rank on this a lot harder. It's really easy to get an S rank. Wow, really? I never would have known that. Anyway, much like the version of this in Shadow Story where you play as Rouge, it's entirely possible to get, or maybe not so much in Silver's version, but it's still fairly easy to get an S rank on almost entirely based on time. You still need to use other element. Oh, that was okay. You're getting taken out immediately now. Thanks for that. Anyway, I think you unlike in Ruggiso, you do still need other elements to be able to succeed. And also, I missed again. The glowing does not seem to be working as well as it usually does today. Okay, wait for it to glow like. No, not like that. Okay. Grab on again, please. Thank you. Also, I know I'm gonna get domed by bullets as soon as I go up there. Jesus Christ, why are you not flicking up? It's glowing. It's glowing. What? There we go. There we freaking go. That took way too long. That took way too long. Okay. I forgot how much I disliked Tropical Jungle as... Silver, you are not hitting me with that bullet. Thank you very much. Because Silver's method of getting around doesn't exactly suit well for this version of Tropical Jungle. So, yeah, that's fun. The gongs elements are the gong element of this school where you get to pin yourself into this to knock the boulder out of the way, and oh dear, that was some glitchy physics right there. Okay. I don't think I have enough to get. No, I do. Okay. I thought I wasn't gonna have enough to get over here. Okay, I'm gonna grab the next one. You throw me. Told you I was gonna grab the next one. You throw me. Now I can grab you and throw you into the other enemies like so. Grab your bullets and okay, I didn't grab your bullets. I didn't grab any of your bullets, but I did grab you, and that's not mission over. What's still alive? Oh, you're still alive. Interesting. Okay, can you get stunned, please? No, not gonna get stunned. Okay, there we go. That took way too long. Okay, die, please. Thank you. Now, that's definitely not an S rank because the glowing, for some reason, wasn't working at all, which is really freaking frustrating because, I mean, I don't typically like this mission anyway, but yeah, this... If the glowing mechanic was actually working, I would have been able to S rank that, but that's...
So, this is the past. I hope Silver is okay. He's pretty insecure when he's alone. The Iblis trigger. Blue hedgehog. The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find Silver fast.
They keep talking about... Blaze keeps mentioning the blue hedgehog in relation to the Iblis trigger as if she knows something that the rest of us don't, but she doesn't. There's nothing she knows that the rest of us don't already, so I don't know why they keep bringing that up. There's no bigger... It doesn't turn out that... Oh... I saw it in a vision. Sonic's not really the Iblis trigger. Woo! So yeah, there's nothing like that. Anyway, I think I can do it if I just double tap the X button. I can do a little bit of a tornado. Alright, never mind. You can do a little bit of a tornado attack, but I can never seem to pull off. I can only ever get the homing attack to. I can only ever consecutively get the homing attack to go off, and even then, I'm still a little finicky when it comes to using it. We're gonna do a little bit of a jumpy Jew, and there's gonna be an enemy that comes down here, so we're just gonna spam the homing attack to get on him. And he's done, no problem whatsoever. Her homing attack isn't... By the way, I'm calling it homing attack, because that's basically what it is. It may not be what it's called, but it's basically what it is. And I think we can make it in... We probably could have made that without a double jump, but I wasn't going to risk it. I was going to do that anyway. Oh, dear. Oh, I thought I was going to make that. I hit the wrong... I hit the wrong button. I thought because I hit the... I didn't hit the right button, so I thought I wasn't going to make it, but I did, and I'm happy that I did. Anyway, yeah, so I definitely don't... I definitely... Her homing attack is my least favorite of the three hedgehogs, or I guess, is Blaze, no, Blaze isn't a head, Blaze is a cat, what am I talking about? She's not a hedgehog. Of the three characters who have homing attacks, hers is my least favorite, just because it feels the least responsive and sometimes. Also, I don't know what it is about Wave Ocean and sending side characters through it, but we sent Tails through this in Sonic's story, and we're now sending Blaze through Wave Ocean in Silver's story. So I don't know what it is about other characters and sending them through levels, but you know, by themselves. I mean, not Not that we play them in levels, but Wave Ocean is always the one that you end up playing as a side character, except in Shadow Story, then it's Tropical Jungle.
Can't complain.
And yeah, Wave Ocean is Blaze is the easiest thing in the world to S rank. Which is good, because after the BS that was Tropical Jungle, I needed a nice break from that.
I finally found him. The Iblis trigger.
Now I've got you, Sonic!
Hey!
It's about time I finally caught you again. Hey! You're not Sonic! I'm sorry.
Huh? Hey, where'd he go? He must have run off.
I'm sorry. Did you miss someone because of me?
It's okay. I'm sure the guy I'm looking for is still on the island. I'm sure I can still find him.
Well, then I'll help you.
What?
2 heads are better than 1 when looking for someone.
Hey, just wait a second.
What's your name?
Silver.
That's a nice name. I'm Amy Rose. It's nice to meet you.
Ah! Hey, wait! Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town. Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town. Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town.
Yeah, you can really spam this. Just
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town.
maybe I'll talk to some people in the town. Ugh, I don't know. I sound really cynical about this game today. I don't know why. Anyway, get it? It's ironic because Amy's looking for Sonic and Silver's looking for the Iblis trigger. But what they don't know is that they're the same person. Woo! Anyway, that is going to this episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Next episode, we are going to be doing entirely town missions. We might go to the next level, depending on how long it takes us to get through the town missions, because I think there's 4 that we're going to do. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 town missions we have to do. There's, I think, anyway. Yeah, but regardless of how many that we have to do, there might be 5. There's 4 or 5 town missions we have to do, which is still a lot. So next episode is probably gonna be entirely that. We might go to the next level. We'll see. Also, they spawn us right next to where the next level is, so you know it's not that big of a mystery. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So I would like to thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and until then, this minute game. Maybe I'm just signing off, saying hope you have a fantastic Oracle day, and I will catch you next time for some more Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Goodbye.